2 weeks. We are just 2 weeks away from Sonic Frontiers. 2 weeks and a day from Ragnarok too, that also brings its own hype and excitement. But it feels like just a few months ago I was making videos back when we thought this game was going to be Sonic Rangers. It has been a roller coaster since then. The months on months of waiting, that initial IGN reveal, and then everything after slowly rebuilding the hype and anticipation. Frontiers getting demos at multiple international gaming events, garnering a lot of positive reception, all of that culminating yesterday with multiple press outlets getting 6 hours with the game. And the reviews were surprisingly mostly positive, but did have some key critiques. There's a lot to talk about, so let's do that with the launch of Sonic Frontiers right around the corner. Out of the new gameplay for Sonic Frontiers, the combat has always been the thing that has me excited the most. I love the beat-em-up hack-and-slash genre, and after seeing the combat showcase as well as gameplay via the lovely people at RuliWeb, I cannot wait. Seeing the moves, how easily they chain, the Phantom Rush ability, as well as how bosses and enemies get more challenging as you go to each island, these are all things that I've dreamed of, and I can't wait to experience this for myself. The game hasn't even come out yet, and we're already seeing people making high-octane combo videos. We also found out Frontiers has an arcade mode. I really hope that the combat fans of this game can have a challenge mode to go against waves of enemies and bosses. Think of the Bloody Palace from Devil May Cry, but for our blue blur. Curious to see what that mode entails. I've also gotten a kick out of the prequel comic we got too. Seeing Ian Flynn in his bag as well as bringing on Evan Stanley for artwork was a real treat. Hearing his recent interviews has me stoked not just for his work in this game, but what its success could mean for his future as a writer along with the foreseeable future of Sonic stories. Every time we get a new gameplay bit where we get to hear new lines from Roger excites me for this new direction. I love the more mature tone he's going for. It feels far more in line with his bassy voice. And I can't wait for the current cast to get great writing and direction to bring the best out of their talents. Also, gotta say, I am so happy for my man Some Call Me Johnny. Man has been a big inspiration to my work and one of the first YouTubers I ever subscribed to. And to see him get to go to this event, have a good time, and get to interview Ian Flynn and Takashi Iizuka, Bossman deserves it. He got to show some tech too we haven't seen yet, like using the drop dash as a tool to scale up rough terrain. And I appreciate how honest and constructive he was with his initial impression. Cyberspace got some reveals. According to people who got to play, the only 4 aesthetics for Cyberspace are Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary, and Cyber Highway. That's definitely a bummer. The handheld games as well as the storybook games would work beautifully if they got to be reimagined within a context like Cyberspace, and it's sad they're not being brought to the forefront for an opportunity like this. But we also got the cool reveal that levels will get longer as you progress, and that they won't just reimagine designs from Boost games, but from adventure games too. IGN dropped a level that was a Green Hill version of Skyrail, a shadow level from Sonic Adventure 2. I also saw RuliWeb drop a section of a stage that had moments from City Escape. I still don't know how I personally will feel about Cyberspace, but I'm definitely more intrigued now knowing that Adventure Era and potentially other 3D games outside of the Boost formula will get some love. It's a shame the aesthetics won't differ that much, but if the level design pulls from the best of 3D Sonic, as well as bringing something new to the table every now and then, there will be things to appreciate. I adore everything. I love everything that they're doing with Big. The fact that his fishing is in cyberspace and my man is just happy to be there with no real explanation is awesome. Our boy is just chillin', fishing, and living his best life. I love that Sonic Team took a character in a gameplay mode that was unanimously hated in SA1, brought it back, fixed it, and made it worthwhile. The rewards are worth it. I love the reaction animations, the hit jingle callback. And it looks like fishing can be a legitimate method of progression in this game. Bring on the any % big coin speedruns of Frontiers. Speedrunners are going to have a blast with this game. And lastly, damn, this game is pretty. In almost every bit of footage I've seen in the past few days, it runs at a solid 60 FPS and the Starfall Islands look better and better. We got new sneak peeks at Ares and even Chaos Island, and I just can't wait to run through them, to explore, find puzzles, and collect all the knickknacks. It seems like pop-in is still a noticeable issue though. Definitely not as jarring as that initial IGN footage where whole level chunks were loading in, but it's still apparent. Really interested to see the optimization of this game on all platforms when it launches. And for now, I think that's all the major stuff I wanted to cover. What are you most excited about in Sonic Frontiers? Let me know down below. We still have that Knuckles prologue and launch trailer before the release too, so we have a few surprises before we all get our hands on the game. November is bringing so much with it too. This, Ragnarok, Modern Warfare 2 stuff, Pokemon, and more. I'm ready. We're ready. Our collective wallets will not be, but that's okay. I will see y'all on November 12th for my full review of Sonic Frontiers on PC and Steam Deck. We've come a long way, and the finish line is almost here. You are also amazing. Have a blessed one.